Hey Legion development team, I wanted to make this video for you and just give you a couple tips that you could implement right away to start outranking some of your competition in the Houston area for roofing and all that you do really. So I've typed in Legion Development LLC Houston, right, to see if I could find some links to your business. It doesn't look like you have a website going on right now. And I couldn't find a Google My Business listing. So, right then and there, you got to make sure that you set up your Google My Business listing and definitely start working on a website. That way you can really show people what you're all about. You can show up for different key phrases, and we'll talk about that a lot. But, I was able to figure out a little bit about your business, based off of your Facebook and your Instagram here. And it looks like you guys do some really great work, and you're definitely moving in the right direction. So in the video here, I'm going to talk about content, I'm going to talk about backlinks, and I'm going to talk about citations and what your competition is doing with those tips in order to outrank you and really to bring on a lot of the business in the industry. All right, so I'm going to teach you exactly what you can do to outrank them and bring on more business. So what I did was I pulled up a Google search, and I typed in roofing repair Houston. Okay, so we see that here, and we see a Google ad section. We see the map pack here, which is where your Google My Business needs to be listed. All right, and then we have the organic section down here, okay, where you see different websites. And the first result here was roseroofing.com. All right, so we go to that website here, and we're going to check them out. We're going to talk about content first. Now, with Google, content's king. They like to see anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words on the home page. All right, so let's check them out here. They definitely got a good bit of content there. Got some great pictures, some different color schemes here for the shingles. So really, an overall nice website. But as we scrolled down here, there wasn't a ton of content. It was all really just right here. So you could definitely beat them out with 1,000 to 2,000 words. And really what that allows you to do is rank for specific keywords that people are typing into Google all the time to find businesses like yours and to find services that you offer. Now, it's not just the homepage you need content on, it is the back pages as well. So if you have a ton of different services, right, look at all these back pages these guys do. They focus on roof storm damage, roofing installers, residential, maybe commercial. They can talk about shingles, metal roofing, whatever the service is that you guys are offering. You want to create as much content as possible because it's going to, again, allow you to rank for more and more keywords that people are typing into Google. Now, I pulled up a report of this website in a tool I utilize called Ahrefs, and it just shows some data of the site, such as the rank in Google currently over all the websites out there. It shows backlink information, which is the second thing we'll get into in a second here. And it shows those keywords, right, from that content that they're currently ranking for. All right, and then you see here the traffic value that they're bringing in. So they're bringing in 460 searches a month to their site because of all these keywords, because of all these backlinks. So let's take a look. If we click on these keywords here, we're going to sort this by what they're ranking for on the first page, really figure out what's working for them. So this one's big here, roofing repair Houston. That's searched 600 times a month. Imagine even just getting a percentage of that, or 5%, 10% of that. That would definitely bring in some business for you on a consistent basis. So these guys, they're bringing in 127 of those 600 searches a month to their site because they're ranked #1 for roofing repair Houston. All right, and then roof repair Houston brings in 150 searches. Houston roof repair 90, Houston roof repairs 100. So you can see here there's just some variations of the keyword. So we see the volume of all these keywords. We see the traffic that they're bringing in, kind of what's working, what people are clicking on and then, heading to their site for. And then the position on Google. So spots 1 through 10 are the first page. That's definitely where you want to be because nobody, hits the second, third, fourth page, right? And then heading back to their overview, I think you get the idea as far as content goes. Now, a backlink, we'll talk about this, it's really just a vote of confidence. It's a link from one site pointing back to another. And what it does is it passes power and trust, right? If someone clicks a link from one site to another, they expect to go to relevant content, right? So These guys have 153 sites pointing back to theirs, and it's giving them over 4,000 backlinks, right? And these are those power and trust metrics that I had mentioned. So just like we went into these keywords, you can go into the backlinks, figure out what's working for them, and then, get better backlinks is on top of that. Okay, that way you can start outranking them, not only for content, but for backlinks as well. Now, another competitor, and I typed in the same keyword into Google, was Roof Repair Squad. So just a little different website here. As we scroll down, we can see a lot of their content is in this box here. And you know what? Actually, I thought this was a drop down, but it's not. So we'll keep scrolling. They don't have a ton that I'm seeing so far, right? It's all kind of spread out. Oh, here it goes. So here's a drop down, but not a lot of content. They've got a quote form at the bottom, which, I would definitely recommend when you create your site. Definitely put it at the top so people can click and they can put their information in right away. All right, so this site you can definitely beat out with content. Let's check out one of their back pages. They're definitely not providing a lot of content on this one either. It's definitely a long page, but not a lot of content. So that's good for you guys now that you know that. And then taking a look at their report, we can see their metrics here. They're ranking for 863 keywords. And we're going to see a lot of the same ones, right? Like roofing repair Houston, that was that big one. This is the number 2 spot, right? And they're bringing even 102 searches a month in, right, for being that second position, right? And then we see a lot of the same ones. Okay, you see the search volume, you see the traffic, and that position. So, utilizing a lot of these keywords for your content on your site, and creating a lot of those backlinks like your competitors have, and then getting higher quality backlinks and content is going to help you outrank them. Okay. Now, the third thing I want to talk about are citations. And a citation is your name, address, and phone number. And we list those in business directories online, such as Yellow Pages. Okay, and it really all has to do with that Google My Business listing that I had mentioned. All right, so we definitely want to create that. Okay, and this is where we see it, right? When we type in roofing repair Houston, or really any of those keywords that we had talked about, a lot of people come down to this map pack section. Why? Because they can see the business, they can see they have a website or not, they can see their phone number, they can see their reviews, right? So if you have all of this, people are going to think you're reputable, and they're going to click on your website, they're going to give you a call, and they're going to want you to provide them with business. So, creating that Google My Business is very important. Like I said, you want to make sure it's optimized. So this is an example of one. You want to add in lots of pictures, save those pictures correctly with keywords. You want to put in all your information, get your Google reviews, put in a great description here. So like this company has a small description. You want to max it out at 750 characters. Throw in some keywords. That way any keyword that we're putting in here, right, regarding roof repair Houston or roofing Houston, or like I said, any of those that we taken a look at, you can show up for them. Not only in the map pack, but down in the organic section as well. So utilize those tips, content, backlinks, and citations. It'll do wonders for your business. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach back out to me. You can give me a call, 267-885-3473. My name's Tyler, and I look forward to talking to you soon.